As you tune in to the first presidential debate tonight, it is important to separate fact from fiction. So let's dive into some of the common myths that President Joe Biden might try to sell you tonight. Myth: the economy was already bad when Joe Biden took office. Fact: when Joe Biden took office, inflation was only 1.4%. Gas only cost $2.39 per gallon, and the unemployment rate had dropped by more than half from the pandemic peak. Now, inflation is 3.3%, gas is $3.44 per gallon, and the unemployment rate is currently higher under Joe Biden than it was during Donald Trump's first 3 years in office. Myth: President Donald Trump caused inflation. Fact: Bill Clinton Treasury Secretary and Barack Obama's economic advisor, Larry Summers, warned Joe Biden against passing trillions in new COVID spending, predicting it would trigger inflation. But Joe Biden proceeded, and historic inflation followed months later. Myth: America's producing more oil now than under Donald Trump. Fact: under Donald Trump, oil production grew by 35% compared to Barack Obama. But today, oil production is only 1.4% higher than under Donald Trump. And domestic oil refining is down, so there's lower gasoline production. That's why gas prices have risen 43% since Joe Biden took office. Myth: Donald Trump and extreme MAGA pose a threat to democracy. Fact: before January 6th, the Trump administration offered 3 times to send the National Guard to the Capitol, but both Capitol and DC police rejected those requests. And recently, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi admitted in a newly released video that she took responsibility for the Capitol not being secured on January 6th. Myth: Joe Biden inherited the current border crisis. Fact: Joe Biden created the border crisis. He took 94 executive actions during his first 100 days in office to undo the effective border security measures enacted by the Trump administration. Myth: Donald Trump and extreme MAGA don't respect the judicial system. Fact: when the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, it was the left who threatened the justices, protested illegally outside their homes, and even a would-be assassin threatened to kill conservative justices. The left also threatened to pack the Supreme Court and attempted to burn the federal courthouse in Portland, Oregon. Myth: Donald Trump tried to overturn the 2020 election and is an election denier. Fact: Donald Trump and conservatives raised legitimate questions about the conduct of the 2020 election. Plus, don't forget that the left challenged the outcomes of the 2000, 2004, and 2016 elections, calling Presidents George W. Bush and Donald Trump illegitimate. There is nearly an identical percentage of liberals who believe the 2016 election was stolen and conservatives who believe the 2020 election was stolen. For more information about what policies to look out for during the debate, visit americafirstpolicy.com. Remember to like, share, and comment on this video to help spread the truth. And don't forget to tune in tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern to watch the first presidential debate. Let us know the myths you find in the comments below.